Do you ever do that where you crave something and then you're like trying to eat something around it?
Right, you're trying to do like something that's like 2 steps under it.
Get a grilled cheese.
No. I'm gonna have a toast point. A toast point with just a little bit of feta or blue on it.
Stevens?
Disgusting. He leaves his things everywhere. Like a child.
I never know when we're starting. I never know.
It's like a podcast,
You'll learn,
bro.
hopefully.
Hopefully
Eventually
someday.
it'll be a podcast.
It's only been 4 months.
It's so cute that they sell these shirts at
Yeah, it's so
BB Gap.
cute they sell shirts in your size.
You right, Lee. You right.
BB Gap will.
How do you get a tie so skinny?
You know what? I found this tie in my suitcase, and I said, I don't remember buying this. And no one else in my entire family would buy a skinny tie but me. So.
Is this Darren's tie?
Nope.
What does it say this is
Have you
made
asked
out
him
of?
already?
No, I haven't, but he would have noticed when I was wearing it today.
I don't know. He's kind of out of it today.
Yeah,
He might have been like, yeah, I feel like I had a tie like that once.
Maybe this isn't
I've done
mine.
that before. I've been like, that looks a lot like a top I had. And then I've been like, is that mine? It was. Hi, welcome back to Table Talk, the show where we talk about your topics using the hashtag Table Talk or the subreddit r/SourceFed. My name is Lee Newton.
My
name is Lee.
Ah,
shoot.
all right.
I knew that was gonna happen too. Dive in! Wait a minute, is that a Darth Vader Yoda
It's a Darth
mashup?
Yoda. It's a Yo-Darth Vader.
I don't like that because I like Yoda so much
yeah.
and he would never.
It's
would
called.
never.
It's actually called.
But would he put on the mask just for funsies? Like, would he?
You don't put
he's
the mask
silly.
on for
He's whimsical.
funsies.
I would.
You would?
You notice how much more whimsical he is in the original Star Wars compared
He
to
was
the other
younger.
one?
Yeah.
No.
As he got older, he
He's like,
developed
yeah,
more of
yeah,
a sense
yeah,
of
he was
humor.
crazy.
No, he went crazy
He's
in that
wacky.
forest.
He's wacky. You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. When I'm older, I'm letting it all go.
Letting it all
everyone
go.
is like gonna be
Yeah.
like that crazy lady. I'm gonna be like talking
Every
to the birds.
character.
I'm gonna be
I'm just gonna screw with people.
I
I'm just
am
gonna walk
going
around
to- you
naked.
can.
I'll walk around
You're
naked because I can
old.
get away
I'm
with
gonna just
it.
die.
because I remember one of my
Get a
most
Blue Plate
vivid
special, put it
memories
right there.
is literally a crazy old lady coming up and she had no 2 bottom teeth. Like she had just two these bottom teeth, and she came up and some guy was like yelling, and she comes and follows him and goes, "He's crazy."
He's crazy.
And I was like, I love her because she just had no teeth and was like, "He's crazy."
He's crazy.
He's
crazy.
And I was like, yep.
Yeah.
That's who I'm going to be when I grow up.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm not Joe Beretta writes.
Well, you don't
Are
know
you
who
not
it is.
Joe Beretta?
Probably Joe Beretta.
Yeah. If every famous celebrity today of the opposite sex, would want to go out on a date with you, which celebrity would you reject?
Well, that's a good question because you can always say, like, Chris Pratt, I'm always going to be on board for. Mm-hmm.
So you would not reject the Chris
I would
Pratt?
not reject. He's my number 1 right now, and that's
Right.
surpassed Michael Fassbender. It's a big deal. Oh, it's a big deal.
Well, okay, first
you know
of
who
all,
I know who I would reject.
who would you
immediately.
reject?
Steve Buscemi.
Oh, but
he has so much character.
I do understand it.
then he's
He's
got
probably a very
stories.
nice guy.
Yeah.
But that's just someone that I'm like, I can't be with you because I don't find you attractive in any way,
Right.
shape,
You
or
wouldn't
form.
go on one date with him?
No.
He's like, what's up? I'm Mr. Pink or
No,
whatever.
but because think about it in this sense too. Here's the thing now is I think it might have changed it. Like if Steve Buscemi came up to me right now and was like, let's go on a date, and I wasn't in a relationship, I'd be like, sure, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because you are a celebrity. But right now, every male celebrity is throwing their tchotchke at me. Yeah.
in this?
I have no problem. I
Or-
reject
yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Chris Evans. Get out.
Whoa! The man is cut
Everyone
like
is
a
throwing-
glass
Doesn't matter.
soldier.
They're throwing their stuff at me right and left. There's stuff I gotta.
Stop,
Me
stop,
too.
stop.
I
just
gotta
keeps
cut
hitting you in
some
the
out.
face.
I mean, there's beautiful ones. Jude Law. You have a family. I can't do that. Get out.
I think
There's a lot of people I would reject.
This is blasphemy. I'm gonna say it, but if Rihanna was like, well,
Yeah, she's dirty.
yeah,
You don't
I'd
want
be
her.
like, you
Yeah.
just
Even if she's not
Too
dirty.
many things have been in the butt.
too much,
Too much in the butt.
I feel
Too
like
much in
she
the
has
butt.
like everybody's got more experience than me, but she has so much more experience than me that it would
She'd
just
eat
make
you
me
alive,
sad.
William,
Yeah,
please.
like
She would eat
like
you
I would
alive.
get lost. She'd be like, let's start off on
let's
numbers.
do this then. Okay, so Ariana Grande, we know you'd
Yeah,
say yes.
yeah,
to.
yes.
Okay.
I can't
all
say
right.
no to her.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Post like
Yeah, no, she had.
See?
She's had babies.
Everyone is throwing themselves.
Everyone, it's just
Cat.
in your face. Just tatties and ginas. This is a gina. This is a gina.
He doesn't know.
what was that?
I would.
That wasn't
Illuminati.
necessary.
We all know we're part of the Illuminati, but whatever. I would Jamie Lynn Spears. I'd be like,
See, I'm just saying, like, all these, again, there's so many people you would actually reject. If
that's true.
Because now there's some people that you would date, like, you'd give them a shot because they're celebrities. Like, you'd be like, well, they're a celebrity, so why not? Let's go, Kevin Federline.
Like, if I had no idea who they were and I
feel
met
like
them, and I'd be like,
If they're a
turn them
celebrity,
down.
they're in
Everyone's
the public
throwing their
eye.
hat.
You got to make smarter choices, man. Like, I mean, look, I couldn't reject Jennifer Lawrence. I couldn't. But at the same time, she's under such public scrutiny, I feel like there would be no chance for a true romance to blossom.
This lady.
You know what I mean?
Plus, she
No, I
falls
do get
all
it.
the time.
She falls all the time. You can't.
You
She's
take it
also
into.
taller
I don't
than
have a
you.
problem with people
This is
who
when you'd
fall.
actually have to take
probably is
everything
taller than
into
you.
context.
I-
You'd probably be, she's taller than you.
Fun fact, I like a woman that's taller than me.
That
What
is
are you,
fun
a
fact.
weirdo?
Uh-oh.
I mean, like,
Maybe a little bit.
What do you take her to
What
the Johnny
are you-
I don't
Rockets?
know. There's
What are you,
something.
a weirdo?
Why are you
There's
taking
something
her-
to it, cause like I don't know. I'm of a average to slightly below average height. I've dated my fair share of women who are
Yes,
shorter
yeah.
than me and who are of the same height as me. But when someone is taller than me, there's something about like those old like woman in charge, woman in power fantasies, the teachers of the world, the babysitters, the administrators, okay? The secretaries of state.
We get it. I mean, there's a lot of different women's in power.
Yeah. There's a lot of different
Hillary
women.
Clinton, though.
Cut to 2
Yeah.
hours later.
Would you reject
Have
Hillary
you
Clinton?
seen young Hillary Clinton?
Young Hillary
You
Clinton.
gotta see young Hillary
Young,
Clinton.
young.
What are you, a
like,
weirdo?
like,
What are you, a
like,
weirdo?
like college Hillary Clinton?
She would reject me
show.
so fast.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
smoke
hey,
show. And too
Hillary.
intelligent.
Yeah, exactly. If I-
Too intelligent for
No,
me.
I couldn't say anything
she might
to
not,
her.
because if it were to come back and like people are like, Hillary's racist, she'd be like, are you kidding? I once dated a black guy.
William Haynes.
Then now you can have that. Now she can have that.
She can
can have that.
I don't know.
She was 25 years
She dated a
younger.
black guy.
I don't know if she'd admit
She wouldn't admit.
She would date another black guy just so that she wouldn't
I feel
have
like
to
she was like,
mention
yeah, if it
it.
was somebody else, Jimi Hendrix or whoever.
Jimi Hendrix is badass.
That's
Yeah.
badass. You wouldn't
badass.
reject Jimi Hendrix,
No, you
would you?
wouldn't.
Even with like drugs and stuff?
I don't know. We don't know what he died from. Actually, we know what he died
I mean,
from.
Yeah,
was it
it's
that
on record.
difficult?
It's a
It's on
matter of
record.
public
It's a matter of
record.
public record, yeah. No, I mean, I probably wouldn't. I would date Jimi Hendrix. I would. Well, no, I don't know if I would. Again, everyone,
You
guys.
did one date with him, but would you relationship? Would
I
you
wouldn't
wife
relationship. I wouldn't wife him. And that's the thing is like now that every celebrity's throwing themselves at me, I
Oh.
mean, I can really just pick right and left.
Anyone
if
you
Chris
want.
Pratt doesn't work out, I can go Michael Fassbender. If he doesn't work out,
Yeah.
I can go some other weird person that I don't have that many.
And I'd
sexual
also
feelings for.
reject all the marrieds and all the underages.
Yeah, see, all they're done. All
Yeah, because
married
if
men are
everyone's
gonna
throwing,
die.
if everyone's
I'm
throwing
gonna go
it,
out and say,
even if Chloe Grace Moretz was throwing, I'm like, whoa, 17, hold your fucking roll.
and give it a year.
Yeah, but Will still would.
What? No.
That's the face you were given.
Yeah, that
cool.
was the face that you were giving.
That it was the face you were.
What I wanted to say,
a
like,
pervert.
I'm a little pervert and I like little girls. What I wanted to say was I didn't understand your thing for Michael Fassbender until I saw the X-Men movie recently.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
Dude, have you seen Shane? Have you seen
No.
Shane?
No, he
No,
should not see that.
I've not
That
seen
should
any
not be
movie.
his
Dude,
first
if
know,
you
foray
want to
into-
see a white penis, you watch Shane.
it's in the movie?
It's all over the
Fassbender.
movie.
What is this, Game
Michael
of Thrones?
And so,
spending
but
all over
also Nicole Beharie, who's the star of Sleepy Hollow, she gets naked in that movie, and I
A lot of
already
people get naked in
already
that movie.
recapped that show before I saw that movie, and then I realized it was her, and I can't unsee.
You can't unsee it.
It's
There's a lot that
awesome.
you can't unsee in that film.
I don't know if
That
I
is
want to
a
see that
beautiful
much.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're ready. I'm
I don't think I'm ready for
Woman,
it. I don't
period.
think you're
Like, I
ready.
like being straight, and
Wow.
I know that would turn me. I
Because
know.
it is about sex addiction, so I just
think
don't
I
want
would
you
go
to
nuts
feel
if I
like,
met Nicole Beharie.
like I watched. Calm down.
yeah.
I watched.
go nuts.
What is it? Requiem for a Dream,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't do drugs because of that movie.
Yeah.
I literally watched that movie, so I feel like if you watch Shame, you're never gonna have sex.
Yeah.
No, he'll have. What? He'll be
know.
afraid of being addicted and having an
Think
empty
so.
life where he just jerks off to porn and goes to meetings.
So I just not much different.
That sounds
than
like a
that.
life. I mean,
Yeah.
if you
I
knew
guess that
that
sounds like most people's lives,
If you knew
yeah.
that was what was going to happen, you wouldn't
guys,
be that mad
are you
about
ready?
it.
All right, yeah.
Oh, Coach Keisha, I'm assuming she's a coach.
Hi, Keisha.
Says, how long is too long to get married? Oh, How long is too long to wait to get married? Hashtag table talk.
Someone's got some personal
How long?
issues.
I know!
Yeah.
I think she's asking because she's like, watch this, babe.
Do you want us to propose for you, or like what?
Here's the thing. I don't know. My parents have been married for 35 plus years and they love each other dearly and they're a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful couple. And if I can't have what they have, then I don't want to have it.
Yeah.
So that's a real big thing for me. Marriage, I don't know. I've known people that have gotten married after like 6 months and made it work. And I've known people that have gotten married after 10 years and they get divorced a year later.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of those things that you have to know when you're ready. I will say this, like, once the girl starts complaining and starts being like, when are you gonna get married? She won't shut up until you do. Because, unfortunately, it's a male decision still. So, it's on you guys, and it's a lot of pressure.
I said
Women
patriarchy
can
a lot on
propose,
tables.
though,
Women
right?
can, but
People don't like
it's always judged. It's always...
It is.
It is. There's a weird stigma.
There is no answer. There's no answer because everyone's different. Here, the only answer that there really is if it's meant to happen and it feels right, then it will happen. But not everyone has to be married. I feel like in our society, marriage is ultimately becoming increasingly irrelevant. And if you love each other and you want to build a life together, just keep building that life together. And if you want to get married someday down the line because that's an experience you want to share together and or because you want the tax benefits, then go ahead and do it. But it's not something that everyone should even want to do anymore.
Yeah.
It drives me
It is. I will
nuts.
say that there is like, I mean, just even the whole fight of gay marriage and all that. It's such a myth thing when a woman is sitting there and she's on her 17th marriage that she went to Vegas to do, and yet we're still holding it as a sacred thing.
It is not.
Sorry. No. I understand that it can be the most beautiful transition of sharing a life together I totally get that. And I think it is really beautiful when done right. But I also think that like it's a joke, kind of. It is, especially, and we're going to hold it as a sanctity? No, thank you.
No,
I will say this,
thanks.
I'm reminded of a really good philosopher, Beyonce. And it's, if you like her, then you should have put a ring on her. Because that really is it. Some guys, it's like, if you like her, there's no pressure. Like people, we put a lot of pressure on marriage. It doesn't have to be. And we put a lot of pressure. It can be in the worst decision of your life, or it can be the best decision of your life. There's really no pressure either way.
Yeah.
If you like her, put a ring on her.
But that's the thing. If you're with someone and in their life they want to be married, if you want to be with them,
true.
that is the thing.
That is the thing that you have to do.
That is the thing that you have to do.
You can't take that away from someone. You can't like change their mind.
No, but at the same time, if you know in your life that you don't want to be married,
then that's your
don't waste
responsibility.
that person's time and be selfish and keep them in a relationship that won't give them the life that they want.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
It's like children. If you don't want children, you have to know that you can't take that away from someone. Because YOLO. I know it sounds stupid. It really is one of the best things that's come out. You only live once. One life. BAM!
Man.
So close!
Actually, no, that was almost there.
Are you
So close. Guys,
See, this is smart.
tries?
No, she tore it in half so she gets 2 tries. She's
Yeah.
a genius.
Yep. No one's my parents.
All right, William,
Cool.
get in there.
I'm not
All
getting
right.
married, so.
You say that now. You're
say that.
12.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
fine.
12.
Things will
When I
change.
turn 15, maybe I might actually.
Bernie you heard
10.
it here, everybody.
Yeah, this is a SourceFed nerd exclusive.
Bernie 10 says, "What's the best advice you've ever received as a kid/teen from a grown-up?" Ooh,
Whoa.
I gotten a lot of advice.
I've gotten a lot of advice.
Two people gave me the same advice. Phil gave it to me first. He said, "Speak up more." And at the time, I was only 18 at the time, and it was actually right here. I was sitting right here, but it was before the table talk was invented. And they told me because I would not say anything. I would not say any words, and I would just keep my mouth shut. And I think I took it too far, and now I say too much.
Yeah.
Now I'm always
We will
talking.
agree with that.
Yeah.
So speak up more. But then some people shouldn't speak up more because sometimes you have nothing to say at all. And then people just, I'm gonna talk because it's quiet.
Again,
But
you.
speak up more.
Yeah.
This is my best
I get
advice.
that. Okay. That's been the one.
I think that's one of the best advices.
I got 2. One is a piece of advice that I ignored because I was like, this is stupid, it doesn't help me, which was basically like, I had all these like teachers and like older people and like friends of my parents say, because I was so miserable and I was lonely and I didn't like myself and I thought I was ugly and all this stuff. And they're like,
funny.
you know, when you're 25, 26, like
Right now.
you are the guy that all the women are gonna want. because you're sweet, because you're intelligent, all that stuff. And I'm like, that doesn't help anybody.
No,
that
it
is
does.
garbage. But it does. And like, times change, and it happens. So like, if you're that person, you know, who's like overly concerned about being with someone when they're young, don't worry about it.
Just start to grow a personality.
Just start to grow a personality. Learn to love stuff and create stuff of your own and have positive opinions and try to understand other people and be empathetic. And then eventually life will work itself out. The other thing it was about internships, and I think all jobs and really anything you're a part of is add value. Wherever you go, don't just be there. Don't just be out for yourself. Find a way to make life better or easier for everyone around you.
What you do. That should be a thing about everything you do.
It really should, but I feel like a lot of people don't think about it. But like, especially if you're like trying to get an internship or get a job somewhere, you know, find a way that you can improve the machine, make it run so well that when you're gone, people will miss you immediately because the machine won't run as well, and they'll need to have you back.
I got advice. I got really good advice always growing up. Like one of them was a teacher that was like, "What are you doing?" Like I wanted to be an actress, and I was doing a regular day job, and I was at school, and she was like, "Leave school, leave your day job, just go do it." And it was like the best advice I ever got. But I will say that one teacher said something that really hit hard, and I've heard it just recently again from someone else, and I was like, "Damn it, that's so good." It resonated with me, and it was, even if you're incredibly talented at what you do, even if you're like a superstar and really wonderfully talented at what you do, that is a really great beginning point for a lot of hard work. And I was like, fuck, that's because like you think things are going to come to you a lot. So even if you're like the best electrical engineer there is, that's the greatest beginning point for you doing a lot of hard work. No one's going to come and knock on your doorstep and hand you anything.
Be like, I heard or I sensed a great electrical engineer. I was driving down the Route 65.
Found you. But it's those weird things, like even when you like look at a script and you analyze a script, you can't just be like, well, I'm an actor so I can get it. It's like you still have to dive in and do so much hard work, and like that is the beginning point. If you're the most talented person in the world, you're at a great beginning point for a lot of hard work. And I was like, oh, that's totally it. I think I put up hard work a lot, and in reality,
Will's having an emotional moment.
You okay?
You realizing how much hard work you still have yet to do, pal?
I got a lot of hard work and stuff that I gotta do.
Okay.
You're right.
You're right.
You okay?
But
You want to give it a whirl? You want to forget about your troubles and try and... Here's the thing. I will say
fling
that I am more
all
successful
your cares
without
away.
this.
Without this, yeah. I
Fling
never hit it.
all your cares away on the strengths of
All right.
train.
That was,
Getting there!
Getting close.
Getting there!
does that mean I go up or down? That was too short.
I think also your big issue was you made a flat one, which is less aerodynamic versus a ball. It's the ball.
Oh, is it the
balls
ball?
are better.
I'm gonna stick with the flat.
Rule 1: balls are better.
Balls are always better, in my opinion.
Well, not always. Let's not make it a sexism.
No.
Balls are better than boobs? You're telling me balls are better than boobs?
I'm absolutely wrong.
Yep.
Dear God. Absolutely
Overshot.
wrong.
All right.
Overshot. Do we need one more?
Yeah, let's do
All right.
one more.
Owen says one more. We get one more, kids.
Do we get to tear it in 3 and each
Yeah, we're
get
going
another
to tear it
time?
in 3.
Okay.
Have you ever got so mad at someone and broke something of theirs? Yes.
Oh man. When I was a kid.
Yeah, that's always it's a
Yeah.
kid thing because now you're too old to do that.
Oh yeah,
shit.
no. My brother and I, we had issues with Legos. Where like
that's
I'd steal
fair.
some of his Legos and he'd
That's
steal some of
fair.
my Legos, and when I was pissed at him, I'd go in and I'd fuck up his Legos because I knew
Yeah,
it took a lot of
that's
time,
fair.
and also that he could ultimately rebuild it, so it wasn't like
So
it was like
it
shattering
was like that
something.
bad. That's a good
Right.
point because at least
Yeah.
you weren't like that horrible.
Right.
Did you break anything?
No, I've always kind of been like I am now as a kid. Like nothing bothers me. If you broke something of mine, I'm just like, oh, all right,
Oh.
just like
I made you mad.
I made you mad. Whoops. And then I go back into my room and then I do whatever. It's just
Getting closer.
never felt enough.
I will say that I'm actually probably admitting this on Table Talk for the first time. My sister and I, we fought like cats and dogs growing up, and now we're closer than ever. But there was a shirt of hers that I always wanted to borrow. We were at the very wrong time in our life where she was like teenager, I was like annoying. You know what I mean? Like those times that they just didn't sync up well because we
she's
were 6
older
years
than you?
apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they just didn't, like, I was like, I want to be your best friend. She was like, get out of my life. But she had a shirt that she would never let me borrow. And then I got in trouble for borrowing it once because my mom was like, you can't borrow her clothes. So I went, grabbed her shirt, and I covered it in all kinds of dirt. I went outside and I literally just kicked it all across the ground. And I put it back in there. And she was like, something stained my shirt. And it was me because she wouldn't let me wear it.
So she has no idea it was you.
Not until right now.
Wow. You
It
kept
was like
this
her
in.
favorite.
What's
I
your
kept it
sister's
in.
name?
Sarah.
Sarah Newton. Now you know.
Sarah Jackson now.
Sarah Jackson. Now you know.
Quiet on the set, please.
We're filming!
No, that's.
We're filming!
This is an episode of Table Talk being
We're
filmed.
filming!
We can come watch Table Talk being filmed.
We're filming!
We're
You
filming.
guys want to say hi?
You want to say hi?
Oh, you can pop
You wanna-
into the
come
Table
on.
Talk. Pop on in, guys. Lori, you want
Fancy
to pop on?
executive
Hi,
people.
Cons.
There we go.
Fancy
Hi.
executive.
It's time
It's time for Discovery!
I love that I just yelled. I'm like, we're filming! Oh, so sorry.
We work for you. We work for
I
you.
know. Those are
We
my
work for
slippers
you.
she's wearing, by the way.
They are her slippers I'm wearing, and I have no hesitation about it.
No, she doesn't. If you leave
them
anything
big ol'
else that
hobbit
Lee
feet.
can wear, she'll wear it.
I'm wearing it!
I have to imagine that Hobbit's feet, the bottoms, look a lot like that.
Yeah.
Where they're just like rough and
They
texturous.
look like grocery store feet.
Yeah, grocery store feet. All right.
You ready? Oh, Will's gonna give it a whirl.
All right.
Guys, so far our odds have been pretty shite.
Yeah.
1,
Ugh,
2,
I'm not trusting
9.
this.
No, no,
I'm not
no,
trusting
no.
this construction.
No, I'm not.
For the money.
And the
If
power.
this was in your angle, that would have hit it. Or
Yeah.
yours.
Nah. I
But if
don't
he
know.
went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I went like that.
Maybe if
because
I
you
aim it
you
that
didn't
way.
even point it at it. You pointed it like.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna hit.
Whoever sent this to us is just regretting it now because
No,
now
they're not.
every episode is just
It's just this.
it's just this.
But it is this.
Oh, I got a message. There's a
What's
man in
that?
the fire.
President Lincoln had sex with a transvestite.
Oh, sorry. Train car.
Oh, he had sex with a train car. He had
Damn it. Guys. Jinx.
Thank you so much for watching Table Talk. You can submit all your questions in the hashtag Table Talk Reddit /r/SourceFed. I'm Matt Lieberman.
Emily Newton.
And I'm Lee Haynes.